So welcome to part two. We had to split up the video into 3 parts for YouTube. So this is part 2. If you missed part 1, head back and have a watch. And then speed on to part 3 and watch the whole thing. Awesome. All right, because I've got quite a lot of that green on the bottom there, I am going to use that, pick it up with another colour. Let's go some of this blue. There we go. So I'm just going to do that bottom bit there and use. I'm going to use, actually, I am going to add it. I'm going to add it to this bit, and I'm going to add just on the bottom there. And I am going to put it on the middle bit in there as well. So I'm going to add that bit there. All right, let's see how this works. Haha! That looks so cool! That looks so cool. I absolutely love that. And because that blue was mostly opaque, it's actually covered up the design under there. That looks really wicked. Love it. Okay, it's how this bit came out. Yep. Loving that too. Really, really happy. Awesome. Okie dokie. Oh, and I still have a little bit there. Right, well, we'll just use that as a grunge up for the next page. And so we've already got a bit of grunge. Let's add a little bit more. We're going to add some gold. Why not? Let's add some gold. A little bit of gold. Everybody loves a little bit of gold in their life. Now, when I do a little bit of gold grunge, I just like to add it to the corners. So it just adds a little bit of grunge rather than a whole heap of excess design. I'm not making any sense, but it's more about accents. It's more about accents as opposed to actually part of the design. Accents. I like that. Little accents. All right, what should we do? Just let that dry a little bit. It's one of the things that I am very impatient about is the drying time. So I like to sometimes use a dryer on a low setting. Don't want to use it too hot because you can damage your gel plate, but on dry, on a very low dry, it's okay. All right, what else have I got here that I can play with? I'm going to play with this one again because I really liked that. I thought that was really cool. Let's just do some with that gold that's still sitting there. Actually, I'm going to take some of this blue that's on my, put some of that blue on there. Ooh, that's cool. All right. Now I like to be really subtle with my prints. I don't like to be in your face about stuff. So I also don't love being ultra contrasty either. So I am going to go with mixing some of this color in with this so that these designs that I've made on here aren't so obvious. Let's go with some of this green. Just mixing up the colors. I think it's probably actually going to be a bit more obvious than I wanted it to be, but I think it still looked nice, especially with that gold. All right. Oh look, now I'm going to do this one on a plain because it being mostly opaque, I don't think the book page text would show up anyways. Just plain good old copy paper, printer paper. It's nothing special. All right, let's have a look and see how this went. That's interesting. Yeah, and we do have quite a subtle pattern with those blue. Don't like the stripes. That came from my rolling, I think. And then we've also got the stripes happening from the last print. Not loving that. I do like the gold and the green, so I think we might try that one again, but without the printing. But because I do like that gold and the green. All right, let's try that one again. Maybe I'll try a little less of the gold, maybe. Okay, and the green. I'm not going to really wait for that gold to dry this time, so I don't think it's 100% necessary. A little bit of that green. Okay, I'm going to mix in that green a bit better, and hopefully I'll get a bit of coating of the green on the background. All right, just have a look and see how that works. Lucky, hey? I'll leave it on there for a little bit longer. And also, I'm going to pick that up with a book page, I think. I've got quite a lot of... actually, what I might do, I am going to rub that off. That's kind of cool. Yep, and then I'm going to do that. See how we go with that. That one there is a total experiment. I may completely ruin it. I may destroy the book page. It may end up ripping. I don't know if it'll pick anything up. It'll pick all of it up. It'll rip in half. It'll all completely destroy everything. Who knows? Hey, that's cool. Yeah, and you can still see some of the printing on there. That's not bad. Cool, like that. All right, let's see how this one turned out. Still getting those stripes, which I don't love. And you can't see much of that gold in there, can you? That's kind of irritating. Yeah, I should have waited. Should have actually waited for that to dry a bit more. And I don't like the rolling stripes. If anybody has any suggestions on how to stop those rolling stripes, let me know in the comments. Okay, I'm feeling a little bit blue again, so let's go with this blue. I'm going to go a couple of different blues on the bottom layer. A couple of different blues. I've also got a opaque, and this one is a translucent. Oh, and it's picking up some of that green from the last one too, so that's interesting. This will be interesting. Looks like I've picked up something on my roller as well. I'll have to clean that off. But we're doing a texture, so it's okay. Alright. Alright, I'm going to play with this one again because I kind of like that one. So let's have a play. Will be interesting to see the difference between the translucent side and the opaque side, how that affects what the print ends up looking like. I'm actually going to do 2 book pages with this one because I want to see how they turn out with the translucent and the opaque, and see the difference between the two, because this side was mostly translucent with a little bit of opaque on that side. This side was mostly opaque with a little bit of translucent. So let's have a look and see how we turn out. Alright, well you can see on there that the opaque didn't really show up the stamp very much, but the translucent definitely did. So that's interesting. And on this one, rip. Let's try it on the other direction. There we go. Yeah, the same on that one as well. And again, the translucent very much picked up the stamp, whilst the opaque did not. Very interesting. I like it. I like it a lot. That's very cool. Okay, and this one's left, the opaque has left a lot of residue behind, whilst the translucent has not. Very interesting. Let us pop a little bit of translucent into this one. Yeah. And let's pop a little bit of blue into this. This is also a translucent, so this should, if we're lucky, mix in with that green and create a nice teal colour. Ah, there we go. Yep. And we can mix it all together. Ah, love teal. It's my favourite colour in the world. What shall we do with this, I wonder? Let's play with some of those circles again, because I like those circles. I'm a big fan of circles. Moving the stamp around just mixes up the circles so that they're not always the same all the time. You don't want them always to be the same. Gonna go that one on that side, and I'm going to go plain white on that side so we can pick up that blue from before. Good rub. All right, see how it goes. Beautiful. Yeah, picked up some of that nice blue in there. Oh, that teal came up really nice on there. Beautiful. Let's see how the book page came out. Still left some behind though. Stubborn little paint, that one. Ooh, rips. Another little rip. Bugger, 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 bugger. Oh well. Very beautiful. Look at that. That colour is stunning, and that pattern is really beautiful with all the little words coming through. Love that. Love that heaps. That one is just stunning, even if it did rip a little bit. Can fix that with a bit of gel. Gorgeous. Love it. Love it.